guys. You all have tapped in live with Amazing Grace, and I'm here to drop you all a collective message. Take the energy as it resonates for you and leave the rest. I hope you all woke up in love, peace, and positive energy. Um, I hope you've had a wonderful day and more to come. Um, this particular download is about you pretty much not getting distracted, and it's like you're on like a new journey, and I feel like it's a lot of different things that may have tried to distract you from this new journey, from like this new path, this new beginnings, new everything. It's some people here or a person, but I feel like this is a few different people that want you to focus on lack. They want you to be focused on what you don't have or what you haven't had, or wanting you to be like impatient and not doing the things that the Most High God has ordered for you to do on your mission or on your journey or whatever you have it for you. I feel like it's a lot of different things that not even a lot. It's just a few different things that you wanted to work or you wanted to work out that may have not worked how you wanted it to. That's because it was a door may have opened for you. Hey, honey. Hey, everybody. A door had opened for you, but it's like it was like almost closing. I feel like the Most High God put that big old foot in that door. And so it's like it's cracked for you, okay? I feel like it was some work that you needed to complete or some work that you needed to do with some more mastery energy that you needed to focus on. It was some people here that was coming up against you in whatever shape, form, fashion. We have covered the majority of the spiritual warfare. You have, like you've won this your spiritual journey, okay? Even with chaos, even with conflict, even with spiritual warfare. So you persevered, you pushed through, you've made it to the point of like no return energy. So is somebody here or some people here that is seeing like you're not backing down or you're not backing away from your mission, your destiny. What I'm also getting here is that this energy that I've been picking up on for you guys is unattainable. So you may have had some people that was trying to destiny swap. They could still be trying to do this shit, y'all. They could still be attacking you. You could still be dealing with like not necessarily dealing with it, but I feel like your ancestors and your spirit guides, they could be dealing in that energy. They want you to remain focused on the grand prize is what I just heard. The initial win, I feel like it's a lot of different things that you had to get past, okay? You went through a lot, so you had to get past a lot. You had to do a lot of healing and self-love and nurturing yourself in the midst of a very difficult mission, in the midst of a very difficult journey, okay? You were chosen for many reasons. You are a winner. You came out to be, it turned out that you were the winner from Jump Street. You've had a few different like doppelganger energy that people wanted to compete and people wanted to try your energy and they wanted to test your energy, and some of them people could be going through like some trials and tribulations here. They could be definitely going through some things because they wanted to try you or try your energy in some type of shape, form, or fashion. It's also some people here that I picked up on that they it's like some people that may have had, like I said, because it's like you couldn't keep track no more. You couldn't keep track no more when it was coming towards like your destiny, and people trying to destiny swap, and people trying to sabotage your businesses or your home front or your channels or whatever you have it. I feel like you dealt with a lot of energy of sabotage. Somebody was even trying to isolate you, so you went through an energy of being isolated as well. You didn't lose out on the things that were most important. You may have lost out on some material things like money, a home, a house, material shit, shit that you can get over and over and over and over again and again and again. Like, so you didn't lose the most important thing, and that's your destiny. You still have it. You are your destiny. You have been walking in your destiny. And also, somebody may have been even trying to block that energy. They see that they can't take it. They see that they can't really do much when it comes to you and your spiritual abilities, and they just felt like you were just going to have these gifts and not any opportunities. Well, ma'am, sir, if you weren't blocking that energy, there would be opportunities. But it's somebody here that's taking it upon themselves to block different shit for you. Yeah, they don't know that they're being blocked. You aren't being blocked. They want you to focus on manifestation. They want you to focus on new beginnings. They want you to focus on you. They want you to tie up those loose strings, or, you know, the spiritual work. They want you to continue to focus on that energy because you got distracted. You had pivotal moments where somebody may have wanted you to give up, or you may have even wanted to give up yourself, is what I'm getting. So yeah, that's neither here nor there. You are a warrior. You are a spiritual assassin. You have fought through. You have fought hard. And no, you may not have had everything that you needed. You may have not had everything that you wanted. But I feel like you are more in this energy of gratitude and giving and showing thanks and being more giving than anything. And I feel like you're not in this energy of settling. You're not settling for nothing, nobody's BS. You definitely have your healthy boundaries here. They're very strong at this time. I feel like you could have been your boundaries is something that you've had up for a while, and that's why you won your journey, and that's why you've been able to maintain your spiritual gifts and you know the inner parts of you, okay? Because you did the inner work, okay? So let's get into this energy. You have literally met the threshold, like at where you supposed to be, is what I'm getting. So don't ever feel like you're not where you're supposed to be because somebody blocked you or somebody was trying to stop you or spiritual warfare. That has nothing to do with what the Most High God and these different bloodlines have for you, okay? Divine Holy Spirit, show us the messages that my collective energy needs to see here at this time. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. They want you to focus on like the shit you felt, because some of y'all may have felt like y'all missed out on some shit by y'all being blocked, being like people have like sabotaged different things. Y'all felt like y'all missed out on some things, but it's a tower here. You could be This could be your tower. Is when I'm getting some type of transformation. You went through a transformation, and I feel like all this different energy, all these different plans that they had a bunch of these people may have had plans to change your destiny, to change your life, to change the trajectory of your happiness. With the Ten of Cups could be family here. A family doesn't have to be your family, but it could be a family here, a wealthy family, somebody here with wealth. This could be a feminine energy, a feminine family member. That could be a Queen of Pentacles, could be a wealthy family member. Or like I said, this could be a wealthy family. They're going through some towers here because they were planning to end you. Or I don't know why I'm here unalive. It could have been plans to unalive you as well, is what I'm getting. Some type of friend group, a group of people here. Somebody here may have even been like spying on your destiny, like your Akashic energy, or like they may felt like they know what's gonna happen for you. They want to block it. They want to stop it. They want to make sure you don't get to it. They want to end it before it gets started. Is what I'm getting. Your wish fulfillment. The Nine of Cups. They wanted it for themselves, so they tried to block you from everything and get you left out in the Five of Pentacles. A Sagittarius is significant. Or this could be energy of justice being served, or you being this earth angel, you being tempered, you being patient. Somebody wanted you not to be patient. They wanted you to be impulsive. They wanted you to make dumbass decisions. They wanted you to fuck your own shit up. They wanted you to self-sabotage, is what I'm getting. This somebody from your past or your childhood. Yeah, somebody wanted you to self-sabotage and take like this and settle. This is the energy of settling. Okay, they wanted you to settle for this Page of Cups has offer. Yeah, somebody here from your past, they wanted you to settle for they wanted you to stay stuck in the past. Six of Cups. Okay, but you've mastered yourself. You've mastered yourself. This could be energy of the workplace as well with the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, they wanted you to walk away from your work. They wanted you to walk away from being an ascended master or a truth teller or a preacher or practitioner or whatever it is that you are. They wanted you to walk away from the Eight of Cups. And they wanted to have you stuck and keep you trapped. I'm hearing somebody should have left well enough alone. They wanted to steal something. The Seven of Swords. They may have wanted to steal your destiny. It's a Gemini here. Somebody made some type of decision here to steal your destiny, to take it from you. This Wheel of Fortune energy. They were working against you to end it. To end your destiny. Before, for some of y'all, they wouldn't even let you get your feet in the. They wouldn't even let you get your feet in the dough. This is what I mean. They wouldn't even let you get your feet in the dough. You've dealt with deceptive friends. You've dealt with deceptive family members. You had co-workers coming up against you at the job. You were being investigated at one point. People were only investigating you to be nosy. It was nothing you were never like this criminal. It wasn't anything that you did, or you didn't do anything to hurt anybody or to commit a crime. These were people that were wanting to pry into your life, pry into what you may have had going on, or like something like that, Kay, like a setup or trying to set you up to be a criminal or sabotaging little shit to make it seem like you did this or you were there. They were trying to place you at the scene of a crime, and your ass been a hermit for the past 3-4 years. The feds even know it. The feds and these different people that were investigating you, they knew what you were doing the whole time because they were stalking you. You had your electronics was tapped and all types of shit. They were obsessed. They were obsessed with this devil energy. A Capricorn is significant. They wanted you to miss out on opportunities here with the Four of Cups. They were obsessed. Somebody wanted you just to miss out on opportunities. Could be they didn't want you to have no money. They some type of success. This Ten of Pentacles, a lot of money is what I'm getting. They wanted you to miss out on some type of abundance or some type of beautiful opportunity. Could be an Aquarius, could be people in the public eye. But what I'm getting here with this star, they wanted you to miss out on your destiny. Your destiny is for you to be this abundant, successful individual because of what you have. You have these spiritual gifts. They wanted to cause you conflict, and they were causing you conflict to block you with the Two of Swords. Okay? I feel like an emperor, this emperor, it's an emperor here that stepped in behind the scenes. It's somebody that stepped in behind the scenes to, it could be some type of boss figure here that's blocking you, or that blocked you, that started it. And there's some other energy here as well that wanted to slow down things for you at work. Yeah, they wanted to slow things down for you at work. They took a risk doing this. Hey Lotus, what's up you guys? They took a risk doing this because there's somebody here behind the scenes that may even work with this boss that was blocking you, that's working towards getting you justice. But what I'm getting, it may be, you know how, let's use YouTube for an example. YouTube is like a business. It's a big business. It's a corporation, whatever. And it's not just one or two bosses. You get what I'm saying? It's not just one or two supervisors. I'm hearing you had a boss, a CEO energy. We've been picking up on this CEO and this boss energy for a few years now, because some of y'all have literally been dealing with sabotage for a few years now. Not just your work, but at your home, at your housing. They've been spying on you and stalking you in your home, in your housing. Here it is, you ain't nothing but a content creator. And so what? You got spiritual gifts and you got beautiful, abundant energy, or it's something about your fated energy or your destiny. You may have even been speaking about it on your platform, and that's what got this boss energy so jealous of you or obsessed, is what I'm getting. But it's another energy here. He's not showing his face though. Could be a feminine, could be a masculine. You could be a feminine or a masculine. But what I'm getting is this person, they're not really showing their face, but they're like behind the scenes. They're almost like a hidden helper with this justice energy. Okay, yeah, a stand up guy. That's what I'm hearing. But they could be working towards getting you justice. Could be a Libra here that's significant, or protecting you behind the scenes or whatever. Is what I'm getting. That somebody here has literally been trying to block your throat chakra. They may have even been going to practitioners and priestesses or whoever or whatever to get you to block up your throat chakra, to cause blockages, is what I'm getting. And this was a big distraction too from your spiritual journey and things that you needed to master, things that you needed to do. Like for some of y'all, let's just talk about it. For some of you guys, you know, you're content creators, and you were getting paid. You were making a nice piece of money. You were making you was making some money at your job at being a content creator or whatever. That changed, okay, because of this CEO or because of this boss energy or supervisor or whoever this is. It changed, okay. Things within your housing changed. They got in your business. These people at this job, they got in your business deeply. Like they were invested in your business to sabotage it. They were invested in your life to sabotage it. Like your housing. For some of y'all, could have gotten evicted on like deceptive energy. Not because of something deceptive you done, But because of this job, this boss, these coworkers, they were all working against you. Some of these coworkers were competing with you, I want to say. Like, wow. They were working against you to keep you stuck at this job, Eight of Pentacles. I knew it was gonna have something to do with the job, but not everybody on this job is against you, love. Okay, this could be a regular job. It just take the energy as it resonates. I'm picking up heavy energy on somebody being in the public eye, but you're being hidden. It's like somebody wants to block your justice. Somebody wants to block your just due, but they are making their lives harder than what it needs to be because they have invested themselves in your life, trying to hold back money. Four of Pentacles, trying to stop you from being able to succeed in life, or it's trying to stop you from being able to have a regular life. Fuck being successful, excuse my language, but forget being successful, forget making the money or whatever. They didn't want you to have a regular life. I feel like some of y'all are ascended masters, your healers, your teachers, your practitioners, and you have a store, maybe you have like a business. um I just heard your business could be doing a lot better if it wasn't for this person or these people behind the scenes that have tried to sabotage you or they have been sabotaging you. Okay? What else is here? You had a Knight of Wands here that was paid to sabotage you, to keep you confused, to keep you distracted so that you wouldn't, like, I'm gonna tell y'all. I always tell y'all this. I've been telling y'all this for years. You are the opportunity. You are the gift. That is why all this shit has happened. That is why your everything has been sabotaged. Because you are the gift. Not because you have these spiritual abilities or this beautiful energy. Because you are the gift. You are the opportunity. That's why people be trying to steal your destiny and shit. Every time you turn around, somebody trying to steal some shit. Mm-hmm. I don't think y'all so much care. If you're a content creator, I don't feel like you so much care about people stealing your content or people taking the words right out your mouth, because there's more where that came from. When you are a divine one and you are a divine messenger and you work for God, you do work for God, you know that there's more where that came from. So there's no need to let that distract you. Competition. You won't let competition, you was never letting competition distract you. And when they started seeing that competition couldn't distract you, they started fucking with your housing. They started fucking with your money, your revenue, everything. You thought you pissed the president off. You probably did. The president of the foundation or the United States of America. Hell, who knows? You truth tellers piss people off. That's what you, I mean, that's not what you intend to do. People shouldn't be corrupt. People shouldn't be deceptive. And you wouldn't have to put them out on the forefront like that. Is what I'm getting. I'm hearing somebody's about to get a nice payout. You're about to get a nice payout. You went through some type of long suffering. I just heard something about money laundering. Somebody could have been like laundering money at a job or at this job or at the job that you, wherever you work at. But you about to get this payout. It's about to be a judgment made on your behalf. That's what I'm getting. And somebody's in regret about it. Somebody is losing their mind about an opportunity. Like they're gone bonkers about an opportunity. I feel like you've healed here. The Four of Swords, you healed. You had time to recover from something. You could be in like this hermit energy. You don't have to be. I feel like you've been spiritually protected. You've been physically protected as well. You have been protected all around the board. And somebody here is under investigation. I feel like you've been getting investigated for years. So that ain't nothing new. But what I'm getting is that this job or this foundation, a corporation, whoever, they've been under investigation too. Okay, that's what I'm getting. They thought they was getting away with some shit. Something about the chariot. The chariot could be like somebody, something, a business with a badge, somebody that wears a badge. This could be the police. Shit, that's what I'm getting. But I feel like you've moved or you're moving on. Somebody wanted to put you to rest because you're moving or moving on from them or some shit. They got you investigated because you moved on from them. Oh my God, this is crazy. Tell me this ain't about rejection. This could have something to do with rejection. Yeah, a public institution. Um, Somebody, it could be something here. Somebody could be jealous of your strength. I feel like you're being watched by this public institution or whatever this is for your gifts. Your intellect, you're very intelligent. Somebody here could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Somebody here could be a Leo. It could be a Taurus here, a conglomerate of people with this Hierophant energy. What else is here? Yeah, somebody is losing sleep about this shit. Somebody's losing sleep here. They could be having nightmares about you. It's a Pisces here. Because you're very intuitive. You're very gifted. You are this high priestess energy, and that's the truth. You speak the truth. And you are being protected. 7 of Wands. Wow. I just channeled all that. That you are being protected. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Somebody was definitely wanting to win at all costs with the 5 of Swords. They wanted to keep causing conflict. They wanted your initial happiness. They see that you wasn't finna give up. They, like I said, they see that you weren't backing down. You weren't backing down. What else is here? The highlights, the most important. Yeah, you standing in your power. You could be a Queen of Wands, could be a Queen of Wands here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You stood in your power against some wealthy people. That's what I'm getting. That made an investment. This is what I'm saying. Like, these people were too invested in you. This wealthy man wanted to invest in you. Somebody wanted to invest in you. They wanted you to be guarded. Somebody wanted you to be guarded towards a new love or an opportunity. Some type of opportunity. Somebody with wealth wanted to give you an opportunity. And they wanted to have it for themselves. That's also what I'm getting. What else is here? Collective ecstasy. Yeah. They wanted you to be confused. What I'm also getting here, another download, is that they wanted you to be confused about who was attacking you for real. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to make it like these were your actual blood relatives and family members, which for some of y'all it was. That was in the midst of this shit. For some of y'all, it wasn't. It was a family attacking you for your abundance, for your gifts. They were a family of energy harvesters, witches and warlocks, a cult. Okay? So for some of y'all, it was your actual family doing this, but it was a family. Okay? Yeah. They wanted you to be confused. For some of y'all, they wanted, for some of y'all, like, okay, with the whole adoption, some of y'all were adopted. They wanted you to think that It was your false brothers and sisters that was attacking y'all, when it was the blood relatives that were attacking y'all, the ones that you may not have known about, is what I'm getting. It's a rabbit hole situation with y'all situation. Also, is what I'm picking up on is that some wealthy people here that got a hold of some type of MK Ultra energy or some type of scientist energy was here. It was all about it wasn't about it was about money and who you know. In this particular energy, for some of y'all, they wanted to put a death to you with the death energy. Could be a Scorpio here as well. Yeah, some of these people felt like you didn't deserve some shit. Yeah, they felt like you didn't deserve something. You don't deserve success. You don't deserve to have spiritual gifts. You don't deserve to be successful. But you worked very hard for it. That you didn't deserve this offer. That you deserve to suffer. You didn't deserve a victory. Whatever. Like, what? They wanted you to be confused. For some of y'all, they wanted you to be confused about who your parents really were. They wanted you to be confused about that. They wanted you to be confused about what was going on behind the scenes at your job or at work. No, you've been calling out the right shit the whole time. The CEO and the minions that the CEO hired that's supposed to be co-workers. For some of y'all, these are co-workers that are on platforms that was trying to compete with you. For some of y'all, these are co-workers that are behind the scenes that work in like a call center or some shit. Okay, so let's get one more. Ooh. Somebody wanted you to juggle finances. This King of Cups, it's the King of Cups here. You could be a King of Cups. Okay. Somebody received a message. Yeah, about something being brought into a balance. About an offer here. That could be a love offer. That could be any type of offer, but you're selling on the karma waters. Is what I'm getting. Towards your happiness. It's a King of Swords here. That's burden. Because you got opportunities coming in. I'm here. I've been hearing stunting like my daddy. Some of y'all could have a wealthy dad, wealthy father figure, or somebody daddy. Somebody got daddy's money or some shit like that. Listen, and it's a victorious energy here. It could be, listen, y'all. I just got to download that you as politicians, children, like they children and shit was bothering you on your platform. They were gang. They was a part of this rich family. Was a part of the gang stalking shit, but it was not just this wealthy family. It was like people from your family that despised your ass for being a spiritually gifted individual too. So you dealt with a lot of people coming up against you with the Three of Pentacles. They wanted that destiny, damn it. They wanted your wheel of fortune. Yeah, you still got it. These could be people at work as well that wanted to put a death to you. They wanted to slow the shit down. Like she's growing too fast and they watch you. Yeah. I'm hearing time's up. Wow. Alright. Hell, I may not even be on this damn channel. Like, I got different opportunities. The most I got is open different doors for me, so I may not be here But let's get a closing message for the collective. Closing message. Divine Holy Spirit, angels and ancestors of the highest divine one light, white light. Somebody doesn't see something coming. They don't see it. Something is transpiring from a risk that they took. Some family, this family, somebody took a risk. Some family members took a risk and was working with these people maybe. They were two-faced with you, trying to find out and figure out your business. Yeah. Some energy of neglect is here. Somebody ghosted you or may have, yeah, somebody ghosted you. Fall back. Yeah, you've been by yourself for a while here. Like, you could have dealt with, like, somebody lying on you and had people coming up against you. Like, it was you against the world is what I'm hearing. Somebody didn't want you to have shelter. They wanted you to be homeless. This could have been somebody your ass was dating. They was trying to sacrifice you. They didn't want you. Listen. But see, what I'm getting here is you honored your word here. You stuck to your narrative. Any type of false narrative this person may have made up, it didn't work. None of this shit worked against you. You honored your word. You stayed away from karmic family members. You stayed away from karmic enemies. You stayed away from karmic lovers. You stayed away. And that is why your life is being brought into a balance. For some of y'all, it's been a while since you've seen this lover, this ex-lover, out of sight. Is what I'm getting, because you see this person for who they've always been. You see this person for who they really are, and they want to apologize because they know you see them with the silver lining. They want to apologize, and now they see that you are the source. You've been this source. They've been trying to, like, you got sources protecting. Y'all can't even see it. Your light is shining so bright. Yeah. One more. And you tell it like it is. You say what's on your mind. You say what's on your heart. I'm going to leave it there. Take that energy as it resonates for you and leave the rest. You're a truth teller. Somebody was trying to block your throat chakra. They know you know the truth about a lot of shit. You've pissed off some certain individuals that was corrupt, that was working against you behind the scenes. If they would have left your ass alone, they little corrupt Ponzi schemes and bullshit that they've been into, trafficking, all of this weird shit that they be doing, it would be a damn secret, right? But they want your gifts real bad. They want to harvest your energy real bad. They want to destiny swap with you real bad. Now look at them. But anyway, do your spiritual work. Focus, okay? Because they want you to focus on the betrayals. They want you to focus on the bullshit. They want you to remember the time and all that bullshit. These exes and all these different people that you've already walked away from. They want you to remember what used to be. But all you can remember is the bullshit. That's it, right? All right, y'all. I love you guys. And I'll see y'all soon. Mwah.